Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft survival series. Today, we're going to be building an iron farm. So if you're looking forward to that, hit the like button and subscribe. But yeah, in between episodes, I have been, press the right button, I have been watching these villagers breed and grow up. So we have, let's see, 12 or 13 villagers in there. They keep on moving about, so it's hard to count. So yeah, it's taken quite a while. We're also now on day 371, so it's been over one Minecraft year. So 365 days in-game. And yeah, I am happy with the progress so far. Now, the iron farm itself, we're going to build over at where we plan on building our main base around the creeper. Not the creeper thing, the, what do you call it? The quad slime chunks. Which, you can see them just out there, those dirt pillars coming out of the ocean, that's where the quad slime chunk is, and that's where we're going to be building the base. But before we continue with the video, I need you guys to do something for me. Over 90%, that's right, 90% of you who watch these videos aren't subscribed. That's a massive number. So why don't you do me a favour by going to the channel, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell to be notified of all future videos. Alright guys, so I know the farm we're going to be using. We're going to be using one of the farms designed by Gnembon. We're actually going to go and take a look at it in just a moment. But I've been doing a little bit of math. And basically, for each farm, since we're going to be building the full thing, it will require 30 villagers. 30. Yeah, that's right, 30. We currently have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, there's that little baby in there. Okay, so we need like just over double the amount of villagers we have. The problem is, they're breeding up, about 2 per day, it's fairly slow going, but once they really reach like this point here, they'll start to drown. So we can either extend the collection area, but we will still have that problem because of the way we're extending the water streams, or we can start emptying them out of this area. But I don't want to start emptying them until we have the thing in place. So, let's go into a testing world and I can show you this farm. Alright guys, so this is the farm we're going to be using. This was designed by Gnembon. There will be a video in the description where he explains the mechanics of this thing. And I'm going to tell you, it is actually fairly simple. It may look complicated, but it's not. Now the idea is that you have these cells of villagers, so 3 per cell. And basically they are scaled into spawning iron golems, as you see right there. They then fall down and then die right here. Now we make sure the lava's on the 3rd block so that, you know, the drops don't get broken. And then all those drops go around into a collection system. And yeah, there is 30 villagers in this setup and it produces about 4,800 Ms per hour. That's the theoretical maximum it can make. But yeah, let's get started with it. Alright guys, so we're at the location where the quad slime farm will eventually be. I've placed down some blocks to mark out some territory. Now if we just press F3 and G, we can see the chunk boundaries. Now, we are in one of the outer chunks, and what I've done is I've basically laid out what this chunk is, so where the slimes will spawn. Gave 3 additional blocks, and then the wall, so this is where the sand will be placed. And I've been counting it out, and it turns out that this will in fact be an even number. So that basically means that the actual iron farm itself will sit off centre by like 1 block. But you know what, it should be fine, you shouldn't really notice it all that much unless you are looking for it. Now what we're going to do is, I think we're going to start off with the water streams. So I'm going to place all those in at the bottom. I need to go and collect some packed ice, but I know exactly where we can get some. There's a biome about 500 or 600 blocks that way that has plenty of it. So yeah, I'm going to get started with this and I'll come back and give you updates as I go. Alright, so we have half of the lower water streams in place. Now this is where the iron golems will fall, and right on where those glass blocks is will be the lava blade. So yeah, they'll pass in here, they'll die, the drops will fall and then go through these water streams. Also that ice spikes biome I was talking about, it's not 500 blocks that way, it's like 3,500 blocks that way. Yes, I'm a bit of a moron. But yeah, this is what we have so far. It shouldn't take me long to get the rest of the water streams in place. Now, if I build the, the iron farm exactly as it is in the testing world, that would mean that my collection system would be way over there. So I'm going to modify it slightly and replace this glass block with a hopper, and then that'll lead down into the eventual mass storage system. So yeah, we're making good progress, folks. So what I'm going to do next is I'll go and build the, the collection areas over in that section, so the other half, and then we can start looking into getting the upper layers built. Alright guys, so we now have the second section in place. Now all we need to do is build up the next water sections, and then we can start moving our villagers into the little cells. But yeah, as you can see, I'm in spectator mode right now just to show the sheer size of this thing. It is, I'd actually argue it would probably take up a little bit more space than what this whole will eventually. But yeah, in the next few episodes we're going to be developing this area very, very quickly. It's going to be insane, the amount of stuff we put here. But yeah, we're making good progress so far. Actually, I've built this thing faster than what I thought I would. But yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to put in the sections up top. Well, the lower water sections at least. I'm not putting in the lava blades until last because I don't want to fall and then accidentally kill myself, because that wouldn't be a good way to go. Alright guys, so I've been busy working away and we have all of the secondary water platforms in place. We ran out of wood. Well, we have a little bit of wood left, but not enough to actually do anything, so I'm going to go back over to where we have the creeper farm, collect the saplings and the bone meal and grow some, some two-wide trees. But yeah, we are making very, very good progress. Now I'm also holding back on the water on these platforms until we have the fence gates in place. But yeah, we're doing good. So after I get that done, we're going to put in the track that will hold the hostile mob. Now I think I'm going to get a husk because it doesn't burn in daylight. So I'll need to go to a desert. But the thing is, I need to go to a desert anyway to, get enough sand for this area. Because if you look in these chests, no, not these chests, these shulker boxes, we're out of almost everything. We need quite a few more glass blocks. We have a shulker box full of sand back at base. But yeah, I'm going to go into that supply there, but we will be going to the desert later on anyway to collect some sand, so we will get the husk at that point. Also, right now we don't have anywhere near enough villagers in the breeder to, do anything. Like, we could sell maybe half the farm, but what I'll probably do is, even if we don't get enough villagers today, I'll put all the villages we have into the system. I'll start it up, and then we can put more villagers in as we go. But yeah, also I tested out this water system as well, since in the test world the collection area was over there. Basically to flip the water, so that instead of that line running that way, it ran the opposite way. And the output is over here. So for now what we'll do is we'll put a hopper there and we'll have a few chests going down here like that. So yeah, that should work. Anyways, I'm going to go and collect that wood and we'll put in the rail line up there where the husk will be. Plus that should probably help with moving villagers and things. Alright guys, so the rail line is in place. In fact, let's just go into spectator mode. I'm popping in and out of spectator mode because it helps with visualising things and making sure everything's lined up properly. And yeah, this is what we have so far. So the next step for us would be to get the actual cells where the villagers will be in place, which I will be working on. I have to run back and forth to the base to get glass and things. But yeah, we have made excellent progress so far. In fact, we're not even 10 minutes into the episode, and we've done all of this. So yeah, good work. We're doing really, really well. Although moving the villagers will take a lot of time, and the fact that we don't even have enough villagers yet means I need to AFK at the, villager breeder for at least another 2 hours. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. And the fact that it's just outside, we can't load it properly from here. But if we just fly on over there actually and check. No, I don't think we'll be able to load this properly from that range. So yeah, we will have to come back in the AFK here, but I will be clearing this out eventually. We will be moving them over with boats. We'll create a 2x2 water elevator that will bring them up, and we'll basically just position them so that they can drop straight into the areas. Now, let me explain this track here. So we've got areas that are lit up, so the pill rails that are turned on, others that are turned off. I've still got bits of redstone to do, right in here. There's basically going to be a comparator clock which feeds into a NOT gate, which will power this whole system here. And yeah, we're making good progress with this so far. So the idea is that, let me just load my speed. The husk will come along here. He'll trigger the redstone, which will power this area off for a certain amount of time. And then it will turn back on, and then it will be well on its way around here. So yeah, that is the system so far. I'm going to continue on working. I'll get all of these cells in place, and then we can start moving over villagers. Alright guys, so I placed the composters, which will act as the workstations for the villagers. Now, my reason for using these actually was, well, basically any workstation could work, and I knew that, and I wanted something that was relatively cheap. So, you know, composters only require, like, what is it? Half slabs to craft? Yeah, wooden half slabs. So that's why we're using them. So we still need to add the beds and the blocks at the side to block the villagers from moving around. I don't have enough string or wool, so I'm going to get a pair of shears and go around the world shearing sheep. And I estimate I need around 90 pieces of wool. Because we need 30 villagers, so that's 30 beds, 3 wool per bed, that's 90. So yeah, I need to go and do that. I also need to place the blocks above and actually put in the system that we're going to use to get the villagers over here. So I think what I'll do is the blocks I'll use to block lightning, I'll place them in first. And then when we're moving the villagers over, I'll build pathways in between each of those, and we'll use that to drop them into position, which should be easy enough. Obviously, I need to wait until I have enough villagers to do so. But yeah, I'm happy with what's going on so far. And yeah, I also been killing the drowned mobs as we know, we do our thing. And I got a piece of gold from them. I didn't actually think you could get gold from those guys. So yeah, I'm hoping for a trident, but yeah, I'm not that lucky yet. Anyways, I'm going to continue on working on this thing, and when we come back, we should have all the beds in place, and hopefully we should have a couple of villagers in here. Alright guys, so we have all of these cells in place. It was actually fairly quick to get the wool we needed. So we needed 90 pieces of wool. But over there, around the village, obviously there's that massive plains biome, and there's lots of like clusters of sheep spawning. So what I'd do is I'd go and shear them, and I'd run in a massive circle shearing them all, and then by the time I got back to the beginning, they'd all regrow in their wool. So yeah, we got the beds in place. In fact, if we just pop into spectator mode again, you can see what we've got set up here. Also, we've got the redstone in place here as well. Okay, so we have the composters, the beds, the trapdoors. I don't know if these are necessary or not, but they have them in the test world. I just don't use the iron ones. I have glass panes to represent the, end rods. I just didn't want to obstruct the villagers' view all that much. These stone bricks are temporary, and we're just going to slot the villagers in directly on top, and then we'll place some, spruce trapdoors, and then a second layer of glass on top to stop, lightning strikes. Also, that reminds me, the villager build itself needs to be redone. The actual slabs in the top, because lightning will still pass through those. But yeah, let's just hop back into survival mode, and what we'll do is we'll head on over there to collect some villagers. I haven't got the water stream to head up in place yet, but I want to see how annoying it's going to be to get these villagers out. So, since I extended the collection area, it should be fairly easy to pick villagers out of it because it's already in the water. Now what we'll do is I'll move my boat in close, I'll get out, and hopefully 2 villagers go into it. I'll then break the boat and then put each of those villagers into minecarts. Not minecarts, no, boats. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. Alright, so here we are. Let's head on up. And alright, so why don't we do this? Oh no. That was a mistake. Oh no. Yeah, right, let's not do that. Let us instead Let's just get out of there. Yeah, that was strange. I think it's because I was looking that way. But yeah, as you can see, they are inside the boat. So let's press F3 and B to see the hitboxes. And let's see if we can break the boat. Okay. There's one boat for you. And then one boat for you. There we go, perfect. Alright, this shouldn't be all that bad. I just hope that a drowned doesn't come over here and annoy us. Okay, so now I can start transporting these guys over. I'll empty that breeder there. Yeah, I'll empty it out and bring them all over. And I'll position these guys inside the farm. And we'll see how much we fill up. Obviously, I'm going to AFK for some more villagers. And we're also going to still go and collect a hostile mob, like a husk or something. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. But at least we're now in a position where we can start, getting this farm up and running. Right, let's just park these guys over here. Right, I'm going to need to make a lot of boats. Good thing I have a lot of wood. Alright, I'm going to do this off camera and I'll catch you guys when I have some more progress done. Alright guys, so I'm in the process of moving these villagers up. I have a few collected down there. There was 6 in total. One guy is already in. And I wanted to show you how easy this setup is. So we have this 2x2 elevator here. And watch this. So let's just let's clear out my inventory space. Just got to hop into this boat, move on over. And we should get popped out. Or not. There we go. Right. Come on, get out. No. Come on. Right. Yeah, watch this. So that guy will walk. And he'll virtually walk straight into the area. So yeah, this should be fairly easy to do. What I might actually do for simpleness is I'll probably move this elevator around as I go. But yeah, this will take a little bit of time. But yeah, that's just look how simple it is to get these guys in here. Sweet, just as long as when they detect the workstation, they will start moving towards it. So yeah, this should make this very easy. Why are you doing that? Dolphin. Anyways, let's get back to it. Alright guys, so I legit just finished putting the villagers in. It's been a while. I had to AFK for quite a wee bit. But yeah, they're all in place. Now, I have noticed something. Every time night comes around, the villagers don't actually sleep. So I think I'm going to go around and replace all of the beds. That was a thing that happened in the testing world at times. But yeah, it should be easy enough to do. Time consuming, but easy enough. I think it's due to the way they detected their workstations or something. But yeah, since night is just about to come, I will know for sure. Now, what I need to do is I actually need to go and get a husk from a desert, which will be interesting. I need to get, I guess, a bit of armor and an item, just so that to at least make sure it picks up one of them so it doesn't despawn. But yeah, we're making fantastic progress with this. We're almost finished, which is great. And yeah, I think I'm going to get on with that. I'll check these beds, I'll replace them, and we can finish the episode. Alright guys, we have everything together. I did actually record the footage of me collecting the husk, but I misplaced it somehow. I think OBS might have messed up. But yeah, the farm is in place. I did change out the workstation to the fletching table, just because I had the materials there to make one, and for the simple fact that for some reason the composters just didn't really work out for us. Even though I've replaced the beds and things, the villagers didn't know what to get into them. So yeah, I replaced them. And yeah, it's all working. So I've let this farm run for say maybe 2 minutes. I've just been watching it to make sure everything's working correctly. And alright, I've got a storage solution set up down here. And as you can see, all those items are feeding in. And if we look down here, yeah, we have a lot of iron coming in. Yes, our iron problems have been fixed. Excellent. Wow. Well, I'm just thinking about it. We will probably fill up all of those chests in the space of the next 2 episodes, because we are going to be working in this area heavily. In the next episode, we're going to be draining this area, mining it all the way down to bedrock, and then we'll also be, building forest line farms. We're saying that if we don't get to build the forest line farms in that episode, we'll do them the next time, and then we'll optimise it and set everything up. But yeah, this will be our main base for the start of the world. Well, that other one's technically a base. I don't know, it's just going to be another base area. We're going to have lots of farms feeding into this. It'll be like an Uber base type thing. But yeah, I'm really happy with the result of this iron farm. This is the first iron farm I've built in maybe 2 years, and it's looking very well. One thing I should say is I didn't get the husk to hold anything. It just wouldn't pick anything up. But yeah, I've named it, put it in the minecart, so hopefully nothing else happens. And yeah, I'm happy with this stuff. I also like how this farm runs 24/7. It might actually be better if we put it in the spawn chunks, rather than having it at the base. Because if we move away when this guy's on a chunk border, he probably loses velocity, or the minecart might end up being deleted. So yeah, maybe we should hook up a system to turn this thing off. Like maybe one of these things here will have like a redstone block pop up on the piston. So then what we do is we flick a switch down in the base and it will turn it off, so that then we can leave. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll probably implement something like that. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, folks. Thank you all for watching the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to be notified of all future videos. On the left at the top, you'll see a video that I think you should watch next, and at the bottom you'll see a video that YouTube wants you to watch. Thanks for watching.